boys, we've reached out to every possible promoter, sponsor for the podcast. It's just not working out. No one really wants to sponsor except for Spotify. Thank you. How about we do... We'll go down a different avenue and like let's reach out to maybe the markets that we're not really reaching out to with the podcast normally. Like, what if we do
like what do you have in mind?
Yeah, we've reached out everywhere, I think.
No, man, there's like a whole alt-right audience that we're not even addressing ever on the podcast.
Well, I don't want that audience.
Yeah, do we want them?
They buy stuff, dude.
Okay, go
Now
on.
you're
Okay,
talking.
all right. So like I'm talking like there are too many, like let's say I'm the
Like a spec
voiceover guy.
read, yeah.
I'm gonna do a spec read real quick.
Okay.
All right. So it's like there are too many movies. It's sponsored by AK-47 coffee.
I like it.
It has actual jet fuel in it, and when you drink it, you're more powerful. You know what I mean? It's
like a badass
Right.
coffee.
yeah, dude. And like we'll fucking lean into it. We'll kind of make up shit that it does. Like
Yeah.
You're like,
you say, oh, if you want, fuck, it's got supplements in it for growing muscles.
you'll
dude.
get an immediate boner and it'll be 30 times as long.
Dude, it has Viagra in it.
Yes.
So it's fucking AK-47 coffee gives you your own fucking Desert Eagle. You know what I'm saying?
Do you need a little pick-me-up when you're about to go to CrossFit, but there's someone on your lawn you need to enact the stand your ground law with your AR-15? AK-47 coffee is the one for you, because you don't drink that cucked-ass leftist bullshit coffee, none of that French press Keurig bullshit coffee. No, you want a coffee as tough as you are. Yeah, you want that AK-47 coffee.
Let's go, dude. If you want to fucking mow down some old people on your way to the gym later and fucking twist your fucking dick off until it comes out American juice, then make sure you're drinking AK-47 coffee all day, every day.
If you've run out of space on your bumper because you have so many bumper stickers that really just show all your ideals, like Calvin and Hobbes pissing on an American flag and cool stuff like that, AK-47 coffee is the one for you.
If you fucking love the Punisher, dude, because the Punisher fucking loves cops. But like, you know, like it's Blue Lives Matter coffee,
and
you know?
then like you have like George Zimmerman on the can or something like that.
Whoa.
Hey.
Well, we're
yo.
talking like alt-right American stuff.
Well,
Like,
then you read the legal, where it's like,
okay, yeah, so let's go.
the legal's like, we are not associated with any political party. Some cans
There
of
you go.
AK-47 coffee do contain fentanyl. Not every single can. Do not consume more than one can in your entire life, just for 1 tablespoon a day. If you have an erection that lasts more than 47 hours, you actually have to go to the hospital and get your dick drained. That's what the Viagra commercials don't tell you.
It's actually 4 hours.
It's 47 for AK-47 coffee,
Oh,
but
shit, you're right.
whatever, 2 full days of hard cock, you know what I'm saying?
You don't need any more than that. You know
1
what I'm
hour short of 2 full days for some reason. But that's the AK-47 coffee. I think that's a great read, actually.
saying? No, you know what? This is going to work.
Sponsored.
Every fucking week, new movies get released. How does anyone ever see these? There are too many movies.
Welcome to There It's Many Movies, family. This week on There It's Many Movies, we watched No One Will Save You. But before we talk about that, we're going to talk about what we've been watching. I'm Chris Collins, and it's motherfucking spooky season, baby.
Spooky, scary.
Get that shit
Let's fucking go, dude.
out of here. Where's this rock?
No!
Get out of here, dude. It's time for pumpkin time, dude.
I got real scared because I thought
I forgot.
Vivian was right there for
Yeah.
a second. I'm sorry, Vivian. I scared you a little bit with that. I had to punch the rock, dude.
Yeah, dude. Fuck
Yeah,
that.
He's not
Fuck
spooky
that.
scary.
It's spooky season, Halloween time.
I want
Yeah.
to be scared. I want to be like someone's in, like I'm in a closet and
Honestly,
someone's
dude-
right outside and they have a knife and they're going to cut my dick off
Okay. All right.
and I'm scared and I'm pissing.
This is such a huge month for the podcast. I feel like it's just going to keep growing, dude. We always go all out for fucking spooky season. It lasts all month, all horror. That's all we're fucking talking about. We love horrors. You know what I mean?
Dude,
Well, don't you have to put an S on the end of that?
horror lover right here. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. We're kind of horror. We're kind of horror aficionados.
Yeah.
Exactly, dude. There's one thing you know about the movie podcast. We love horrors. And
Horror.
to say that, I feel like this month is just going to keep building for us.
That's
for
right.
years to come. Dude, 1 year, I'm telling you, we're going to be hosting the podcast from Halloween Town, dude. You know what I mean?
Jack Skellington's Halloween Town.
No, that's not
That's
Halloween
Nightmare
Town.
Before Christmas.
That's Nightmare Before
That's a
Christmas. Town.
Christmas
That's the Bette Midler.
No, that's Hocus Pocus.
Fuck.
I'm talking about the Disney Channel original
Halloween
Town, dude. And we're going to be at the fucking City Halloween. You know what I mean? Because it's fucking spooky.
Spooky, scary.
Anyways, we're talking horror this month.
Yeah.
All month, baby.
I'll be tantrically edging myself all month. And then, November is right around the corner. So I'm going to have a fat load in December.
But you're going to be scaring yourself before you come. That's the whole thing.
That's true, yeah. Which you can actually scare the cum out of yourself. Have you ever tried that?
No.
Have you ever tried? It's like a try not to scare cum, like compilations on Pornhub. Anyways, did you guys say your names?
I just spooked all over myself.
Ectoplasm.
It's ectoplasm.
You're Chris Collins.
Yep.
I'm Josh Rodriguez, Film School University.
And I'm Alex, certified cutie pie Wilson.
Here's the thing about the horror genre. Does anything scare you guys anymore?
No. I have to be being chased by a gorilla rapist
But I love
in
it.
real life to be scared.
A grapist?
Yeah.
Dude, no, the only thing that scares me is like
Documentaries.
Documentaries that are real. But also trauma horror. Like stuff that you could see happening.
Like Saw?
Nah, that's not like I don't think like someone with a puppet on a bicycle is gonna abduct me into a room, make me do a Rubik's Cube and get out. No, I mean like a
Rubik's Cube.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's just I'm out of ideas.
You have to beat level 3 in Centipede. I've been stuck on it for a week.
You have to beat the Crash Bandicoot game. I'm like, oh, no problem. He's like, the remake.
No, it's 30 FPS.
They didn't get the pixel perfect jumps right.
Would you like to play a game?
You want to play a little game? It's Dark Souls.
It's Melee. It's like, oh shit, you're fucked.
It's Snake. It's Snake on my Nokia.
But no, I like trauma horror is in like Hereditary, where it's like, I can picture something tragic happening and then having to go home and sit in your bed.
That's
and wait.
horrifying.
Like
Yeah.
that kind of shit.
Yeah.
But also
Elevated horror is what we're into, guys.
Oh, like Devil.
Yeah.
yeah, like elevator horrors.
Elevator horror. That's pretty good. Thanks. That's a good joke. Hey, dude, put it there.
Hey, certified good joke moment. Oh, you got the Josh Rodriguez handshake, like a
dude.
great British breaking show.
Put it there.
That was a good joke. You
If you
approve
could
of.
put, like,
If you get the Josh Rodriguez handshake, you know.
If you get the put it there, dude.
Yeah. If you could put a pop-up video ad right there where it said a certified good joke moment,
yeah,
that'd be
Yeah.
good.
don't give me extra work. Don't give Future Chris any more work.
Future Chris, do it, dude.
Doesn't have to. Nope, don't do it. See now,
But it's a spooky Future Chris. You got to.
Oh.
Okay. I love this. You got to do. It's more work. More work
on.
for Future Chris. He's got to be spooky. You know what I mean?
He's got like a severed dick. And he's covered in blood.
I just meant like the lighting had to be different. But sure.
Yeah. Like a red light. Yeah.
yeah, the red lights. I mean, that's fine, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, we're just
I would go
spitballing.
all out if we're
I'll put it on the whiteboard, but I don't know if we'll use it. Just brainstorming. We're just brainstorming.
We're just coming up with ideas.
Spitballing.
Yeah, when you're brainstorming, never say no to anything.
Exactly.
There's no bad ideas.
There's no bad ideas here.
It's comedy.
So we got red lighting, severed dick.
Which of those is more feasible?
I don't know. We'll do-
Is this Future Chris? Oh fuck! This is awful.
Just full
You see
method.
his feet over the fucking.
I'm just fully owning myself.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm currently alive. That's his problem.
If you're watching this, that didn't happen.
It hasn't happened yet. That'll be how you end the show. The last frame of this
There's just
pod.
little feet hanging
Just
over the
just
chair.
hanging. Set the auto upload to YouTube.
And then like we'll be right back with like a dog that pulled out the power cable.
Yeah.
Vivian just eating my flesh.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
It's spooky season, baby.
Yeah.
So we're
fucking go.
gonna get into this movie on Hulu called No One Will Save You. It's free to stream right now if you want. Well, not free. Free if you have Hulu. That doesn't make sense.
It's you gotta have a
It
Hulu
comes with a
subscription.
Hulu subscription
Yeah.
There you go.
So check out
for free.
No One Will Save You. It's an alien psychological thriller. I don't like that it's called a psychological thriller.
It's a horror.
But we'll get into that. It is a
Yeah.
horror.
We'll talk about it.
It's a fucking horror.
It's a dumb whore, to be honest with you.
Whoa, dude.
We'll get into
A
it.
worthless whore, you could argue.
We'll get into it. But before we get into that, we're
This
going
is
to talk
mascara
about
running horror, dude.
we're going to talk about what we've been watching first.
Yeah. Who wants to go first?
I'll go. I haven't gone in a while.
Go ahead.
Good.
First off, Alex, you let me borrow Spider-Man Across the Spiderverse.
Let's friggin'
So
This is your first time watching it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Across the Spiderverse.
I thought you saw this already.
Nope. Never
Okay.
saw it in theaters.
Fair enough.
It is a sequel to Into the Spider-Verse, obviously. And I gave it. Did you see it over there? I gave it back to you.
No.
It's somewhere. Well, it's somewhere over there. I returned it to you. Oh, you're hiding it. Oh, that's a funny bit.
Got him.
Damn.
Got him.
Spooked. First spook of the month.
Whoa, dude. Damn, this month is scary as fuck.
Spooky, scary.
Anyways, I gave it back to you, and if you'll notice, there's 2 discs on the inside of it. They're not in my PlayStation, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh.
Oh.
This one.
Because you got my Criterion
'Cause that-
Blu-ray of Thieves stuck in your PlayStation.
And then I immediately
Apparently.
Apparently.
Yeah. You don't
So.
feed discs to your PlayStation.
You just
all
keep
right?
putting them in. That's how it works. I've had consoles my whole life. You just put in a new disc, and then that one breaks, and then you put in a new one, and then that's that.
That's actually how it powers the PlayStation.
Exactly.
So you
It's
just
just
keep
fucking-
just more like the movies are all blending into one.
Yeah.
Like it's just like
He's like water gunning it, just
Yeah.
yeah.
a last pump.
Anyways, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is great. I don't think it's better or worse than the first one.
Not better.
You don't think it's better?
Not better.
I think it's right the same for me.
I loved it.
Right, straight
Right the same.
Straight 4 out of 5 on both of them.
Get a load of this guy.
Get a load of that. I agree with you. It's
They're
great.
fun.
Yeah.
They're. I mean, the animation.
Spider-Punk, dude.
There's Spider-Punk is probably my favorite character.
Fuck.
I mean, the animation is like the price of admission.
course.
It's the reason everyone's going to see these.
Yeah,
But
Facts.
it is overwhelming at times. Though.
it's unbelievable. It's one of those movies that while you're watching it, you're like, oh, I'm going to be seeing Easter eggs for the next 3 years.
And I
mean,
fucking
frame
hate-
perfect Easter eggs.
Yeah.
And I fucking hate that there's no one version of the movie now because it was shipped with like 3 different or 4 different theatrical versions with like different effects for every other scene.
Oh, yeah, he said something like that.
Yeah, I bet that's like such a subtle detail that they probably it's negligible. And I think
Yeah.
it's a gimmick.
It has to be. I mean, there's
There's
no
no
way
way
they would
they-
affect like a currently ongoing trilogy by changing like the narrative.
Oh, no. Yeah,
No,
it's just
probably
Like
graphics.
that wouldn't happen.
Background
yeah.
Easter eggs and
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
probably or
Yeah,
something.
exactly.
Like they put a pumpkin in one frame and another
Yeah.
One was a different art style than another.
One-
But it's all the same story.
One
yeah.
had Spider Pig and one had Pumpkin
Sure.
Spider Pig.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
Like it's overwhelming.
Pumpkin.
That's me being scared.
Spooky, scary.
though. Wow,
Scary.
what a spooky podcast we have. This is now a spooky fucking true crime
Dude,
podcast.
That was so scary. My dick is fully inside my body right now.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Check out the movie For
those-
Crime Hub, dude.
For those listening,
It's literally a true crime podcast where the guy has a spooky voice. I'm like, really, dude?
Dumb as shit.
Yeah.
that is corny. That's really corny, actually.
Yeah, it really is.
It's like when you would listen to Dan Carlin, Hardcore History. Have you ever listened to that?
I like those though.
But he's just like,
And then they were in the trenches.
Oh, he's like mega intense.
And their bones were rotten down to the flesh, and they had to eat rats.
like he's talking like that, and you're
Yeah.
like, chill out, dude.
Just tell the story.
like I'm interested in the hardcore facts, but you don't have to act like you're jerking
you're
off
there.
while like
I need a
about it.
fucking basic like YouTube essay
yeah.
voiceover. You know what I mean?
yeah.
This happened and then this
Dude.
happened. Neato.
Yeah, I want Microsoft Sam to read me hardcore history.
Yeah.
It's oh my fucking god, why can't I remember his name? Ken Burns. Burns.
Kenny Boynies.
All
dude.
of his shit is all 10 out of 10 4-3 documentary material.
Yeah.
All good.
One of the greatest documentary edit tricks in the game, dude. When he pushes in on a photo, bro.
Shit.
The Ken Burns effect. It's
Ken
literally
Burns, he
named after
pushes
that.
Is it really?
in, then he pushes
Sick.
out, and then he fucking Ken Burns.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Dude, his fucking the American West series.
bro.
That's when I get my full boomer.
yeah.
I tuck my shirt into my pants, pull it up, hit play and go.
Yeah. Immediate play, immediate sleep,
Yeah.
dude.
It's a great segue into what else I've been watching. Yellowstone.
Oh, how is it?
Whoa!
I went full boomer, baby.
Let's go.
So I was on kind of a thriller kick with Sicario.
A Taylor Sheridan.
Yeah, I'm on a
kick, huh?
Taylor Sheridan kick. Sicario, Wind River. He wrote both of those.
Yeah.
Also Hell or High Water. So I was like, dude, this guy writes
Kinda fucks.
amazing thrillers,
Yeah.
right? So he is the writer and creator and director of Yellowstone. So I was like, I'm gonna give it a shot. So I had to turn on my Facebook account,
Of course.
join QAnon,
Right.
and then boot up Yellowstone on Peacock.
Order a
Yeah.
Pizzagate.
Order some cheese pizza.
Yep. And yeah. And I started Yellowstone, and it's great. It's got that same like sort of gritty badassness. It's got that social political elements. It's got that complicated realism.
Yeah.
That all of his shows have, like
A gritty realism, if
gritty
you will.
realism.
A
Exactly.
true grit, you could argue.
Quite. Yeah. Exactly. You know what? Great point.
Thank you.
But it's the cowboyisms throughout this
Yeah.
that are like kind of a little
When they're
corny.
like,
That
Yeah.
dadgum cricket down there gonna fucking rub off his goddamn leg.
No, but it's just like, we got to bring him to the train station, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And he's like,
and then they're
all
like,
right.
yeah.
The long,
Fully glitches. He goes,
just Mitch McConnell's. He just goes, yeehaw. And they're like, Butch, are you good?
They're saying
Butch,
howdy.
howdy. Just riding away on his horse.
Yeah.
Fading into the distance. Like,
There's a snake in my boot.
it's quite literally those, though, where it's just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
yeah, we need to take him to the train station. The long black
So it's
train.
like
and then they
Peaky
just shoot him in
Blinders.
the head, dude.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Like there was no
Yeah.
No discourse there. Just,
but there is like, it's full of these. I guess they're almost Sheridan-isms now.
Yeah.
It's almost like Sorkin-isms where it's just it has that same kind of like True Detective too, where sometimes like the writer just comes through too much.
oh, yeah.
But it's if you like
the
that style-
rust-isms, you know?
yeah,
Yeah.
if you like that style though, you'll like it.
the autisms.
yeah. But
I
basically,
wish you would just stop saying odd shit. No, what is it?
Oh yeah.
I don't sleep. I just dream.
dream.
He's just like, God.
Again with that shit.
He's like, yeah, that's exactly the shit I'm
Yeah.
talking
Yeah.
about, Rush.
Dude, shouts to our fucking blood rallies that are just now watching True Detective
Season 1.
It's really great.
Dude,
The greatest single season of television.
I wish I could fucking just blank slate watch that over again for the first
I
time.
watch it once a year. It's the best fucking
I've-
season of television.
I
ever
watched
made.
it once and then I rewatched it maybe like 7 or 8 years ago. I think I'm due for a rewatch soon. I might rewatch 1 and 3 right before the Jodie Foster season airs.
Ooh,
Because
you
obviously I'm
son
not gonna
of a
rewatch two.
fucking bitch, dude.
That's my
a great
literally
idea.
me for real movie. Is Russ Cole.
Yeah.
Just an alcoholic, black pilled, nothing matters.
Just
type of
folding
guy.
Lone Star cans into fucking swastika.
Yeah, just waxing poetic about nothing and
Yeah.
space
Yeah.
and time, and just being like, yeah, well,
And then has drug flashbacks every once in a while.
That's what happens when a redneck reads one Lovecraft story.
But anyways, Yellowstone is actually great so far. I'm on season 1.
Nice.
But
yeah.
I'll update you.
Big time boomer show.
It is, but it's good.
It's Peaky
There-
Blinders for boomers.
Yeah, there are times when I'm like, it's so cringy the way, where it's just like
I like the actress a lot. Fucking
The actress?
Yeah, the fucking
Kelly Riley, great actress, dude.
Kelly Riley?
She was in the
Kelly
movie.
Riley, Kelly Riley, Kelly Riley.
She was in the movie Plane with Denzel Washington, dude.
You mean Flight?
Flight. I mean, yeah.
She was also playing.
I worked on a movie called Plane.
I was like, is there some movie called Plane I've never heard of? With
Yes,
Denzel
with
Washington?
Gerard Butler.
She was also in True Detective season 2,
Oh yeah.
which is a dog shit season. Skip it, but
Yeah.
Skip it.
I followed that up with The Big Short.
Ooh,
rewatched
Adam
that.
McKay. After Dumb Money,
Yeah,
they kind
yeah.
of puts you in an Adam McKay mode.
Yeah, and it was on Netflix, so I just threw it on. Great, of course.
It's one
a
of the
great
most
watch.
easily digestible, perfect
Yes.
front to back to front movies.
It also pisses me the fuck off just to watch it.
Of course.
Yeah, but I've been on a rabbit hole of like corruption and like big government and just how fucked the world
He gets
really
assassinated right now.
He's like, have you guys heard of Rage Against the Machine?
But so The Big Short took me to another documentary called Inside Job, which is basically it's a real documentary about the same exact topic. So The Big Short is like the Fisher Price
version
Sure.
of this. And
Yeah.
I'm not trying to discredit The Big Short.
No,
It's
yeah,
a great,
it makes it
It's a great
digestible.
tool of knowledge.
of course. But if you want to know how the gritty details and how deep the rabbit hole really goes, watch Inside Job. It's on HBO Max. It's a documentary. It interviews all the people.
Do you mean
that
Max?
Max.
Oh, fuck off. It interviews all the people involved, all the people, good and bad, people that predicted it and people that caused it. And then some of the people are like being interviewed and they're like halfway through the interview, they're like, wait a second.
Yeah. Starting to think admitting all this stuff to a camera is not a good idea.
Yeah, like all of the people on the wrong side are
Dude.
like he'll be like, so do you think there's like a conflict of interest when you're receiving banks from the money and also being nominated by Obama as Secretary of the Treasury? And he's just like, I've realized now that I've foolishly lent you my time and you've got about one more minute now before I leave.
Wow.
And it's just like, oh, like it goes so much deeper.
Damn.
Than like, dude, politics are completely fucked. Education is completely fucked. Like they paid Harvard and Columbia University professors to teach wrong things and to inform their students on economics incorrectly.
That is maybe one of the most harmful things I've ever
The
heard.
most prestigious colleges in the world were paid off by
Wow.
J.P. Morgan and fucking
I can't imagine
all the huge banks.
I can't imagine the type of class action lawsuit that could result from something like that.
could and never has
Yeah.
and never will.
Yeah.
Never will.
In fact,
Because all the judges are like, whoa.
Well, they're gonna fucking find me with a suicide bullet wound in the back of my head and shit.
yeah,
Like
they're like, oh, how come all these people that are whistleblowing this just all get depressed and overdose on drugs?
weird.
Weird how that happens.
Weird how they all do that.
Yeah. But
How did he shoot himself twice in the back of the head?
Yeah. Oh my god, he cut all of his limbs off.
yeah.
How'd he get both arms?
Oh, he developed a fentanyl addiction at 75.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about? But anyways, if you want, I'm fully fucking black pilled. Nothing matters. Enjoy your
Yeah.
time in the fucking sun because we're all fucked. That's the Inside Job did to me.
Don't worry about buying a house, dude.
Oh yeah, and that's what really, if you want someone, if someone gives you the whole bootstraps avocado toast shit,
Eat shit and
just
die.
point them to the 2008 financial crisis and that documentary.
You know,
Because
you know
it's
what's
like,
crazy? The amount of I'm sure this is something we all know already, but like it's just insane that we pay and make more than our parents did for rent and
Yeah.
just in general, and we can't buy a fucking house because arbitrary reasons.
Yeah.
It's
No.
fucking
because the banks own everything. They've inflated all the housing prices, and it's fucked. And I'll call it right now. I think we're in another bubble. You drive
Oh.
around, and all these houses are popping up. All these like
Yeah.
$1 million houses, and it's like
I mean, Airbnb completely collapsed like a few months ago.
yeah.
Like,
And then people are getting it. I mean, this isn't funny anymore, but people are getting in on loans that
Yeah.
they can never get out from under. It's gonna pop again. They're just gonna keep doing this again and again and again.
And they'll always get bailed out.
Yep, and we'll all pay for it.
Immigrants and poor
And
people.
the taxpayers pay for it. It's fucking sick.
Immigrants and poor people.
He-
Blame
So
it on
watch
them.
movies and enjoy movies because that's all we got.
Watch a fucking alien abduction movie. How's that?
Yeah, but it's just this is a
And watch your cat lick its taint. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
totally
The simple things in life.
Exactly.
Hey,
she has
if
no
you
idea
could-
about economics. I wish I
Yeah.
was
Dude, she ate crickets for her first 2 years of life outside in the dirt.
Yeah, she was literally homeless 3 weeks ago. And
Bro,
she's like, there's no
I-
housing crisis.
She has like half an eye missing. She's like, bro, I lived in a tree. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
she doesn't give a shit.
And now
Yeah.
she's like, the wet food is late
Yeah.
to me, and I'm like, bitch, you were homeless.
Do you mind?
3 weeks ago. Like, oh, do you want to go back to eating cockroaches? Like,
Yeah.
anyways, the last thing I watched, Autofocus, directed by Paul Schrader.
Autofocus. Ooh.
Yeah, I was like looking at Paul Schrader. Just met her.
Pyongyang.
I was looking at Paul Schrader movies, and I was like, why haven't I heard of this? And then I watched it, and I was like, oh, that's why I haven't
Oh,
heard
no.
of this. It's so fucking bad.
Oh, bad.
yeah.
Is it like
it's-
pretentious?
No, it's just a bad movie. It's like like just a straight up cliche the whole way through.
Ah,
It's,
damn.
It's about Bob Crane, the star of Hogan's Heroes. It's a true story. It's based on a true story about him getting famous.
With Greg Kinnear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it is about how he became a sex addict when he got famous and he met up with this guy
Oh no.
who was into like early VTR tapes and like video recorders, and so basically just voyeurism, just basically illegally videotaping, picking up girls and videotaping them, and
So sex lies in videotape, but bad.
kind of yeah. Don't recommend it. It's like conceptually could be an interesting movie, but goddamn, it's just full of every cliche you've ever like.
Paul Schrader has bangers and then also just fucking misses.
Yeah,
bro.
he wrote Taxi Driver, but I think
wrote Taxi Driver and also fucking wrote and directed First Reformed, which fucking blew my goddamn mind.
it's a great movie.
Dude, Mishima. That movie is
Yeah.
Did he write or direct it?
both.
Okay, wow.
He also did
I was-
Hardcore, which is pretty cool.
Never saw that.
Never saw that either. See, I was like gonna make a point that he should just write movies, but he also has directed some bangers.
I mean, Mishima is like visually mesmerizing.
Dude, the movie business is a fucking treacherous bitch, dude.
yeah.
It's like you can write something that's going to be great and have all of like if the studios decide to fuck you one day, your movie's fucked. You know what I mean? Like
There's
Yeah, no,
so
it's-
many cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah.
It's so hard to
The sheer amount of variables that can totally alter your entire fucking life.
imagine being a director, a writer-director at that. You fucking from inception to creation, dude. 7 years or so, you're working on this picture, and let's say the studio's like, "Yeah, we don't want to give you final cut
Yeah, it's just like
on a project you've worked on for fucking nearly a decade."
Yeah.
yeah.
And they're like, "Yeah, we'll give you all the money to make it, but you don't get to see what it looks like at the very end."
Yeah, I mean, editing is the final director.
Yeah.
It's the make or break, dude. Like, look, I mean, that's why every single good movie has a director's cut, because they're like, no, fuck you.
Yeah.
yeah,
And like, I mean, sometimes they can change the full ending of the movie.
Blade
like,
Runner.
Fucking one of the most legendary sci-fi movies of all time. They're like, no, we'll take it from here.
Yeah.
yeah.
And you're like, eat my actual dick.
Yeah,
Like,
what are you talking about?
the guy that directed Alien, they're like, "Oh, we got it."
Yeah.
You're like, the fuck you do, dude.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
And I'm not even saying really, and not all directors' cuts are better. Not all of them are,
No,
dude.
no, not necessarily.
But I think it's pretty fucking lame to give director all of the credit and get to slap their name on directed by and then not give them final cut. That is
Totally.
barbaric, dude.
For example, a great example. Honestly, I listened to a recent interview with David Ayer. Is that his name?
Yeah.
Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad, big time.
I
But
think his Suicide Squad could have been good.
it could have been good, but he fucked up from the very beginning whenever he decided not to let Joker be the main antagonist.
Maybe.
I
But
genuinely-
but no one's seen the Ayer cut.
No one-
unless privately.
No one gives a goddamn shit fuck about the fucking witch in that movie, dude.
Yeah, that's true.
They want to see them chasing around the Joker, dude.
Yeah, but then you're just going to be comparing it to the Dark Knight the whole
that,
time.
Even so, that's already what's happening. So you may as well do that.
Maybe, I don't know.
they made him a cameo versus.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that's true.
Granted, the studio version is like a fucking awful piece of shit.
Yep.
And I have no doubt that Ayer's cut would be better. But I still think he fucked up by not making Joker the one and only antagonist of the movie.
That's true.
He's so chaotic that he could have manipulated all of them the entire fucking time without the
Agreed.
use of
No, that's the best thing about the
an
Joker.
evil magic monster that
Yeah.
fucking makes a subway machine. Like, fuck off with this, dude.
Yeah. I
Anyways.
would love to see the Ayer cut, but we're never going to. I don't think there's going to be a movement like the Snyder cut ever again.
No, not enough people want that.
Not for that.
No.
And the studios look at it as like a black eye on their
Yeah,
on their
they're
creation.
like, why'd you do that? And then they threw him under the bus.
Yeah.
That's just the power they have.
Yeah.
Which is so fucked. But
And then they took his daughter dying as an opportunity to
you're talking about Snyder.
yeah
Oh,
to
okay,
kick
sorry.
him off the fucking movie.
Yeah, that's ultra shitty.
Pretty much.
And it's like, well, let's rush this because I need my bonus
Yeah.
before I leave Warner Brothers.
And then they're like, let's not pay any writers.
Yeah.
yeah, also that too.
Fucking God, dude, get your shit together as a company.
Yeah. This is why it's what I'm saying, where it's just everything is fueled by greed.
Yeah.
Dude,
People like to go capitalism. No, it's greed. Capitalism makes a bunch of cool shit. Actually, it's greed amidst capitalism.
Yeah.
that it's just bad people. It's bad human behavior.
I still think it is a fucking it. That's why I stan movies like Oppenheimer so much, because it's like this fucking guy has enough power on his own to say, you're giving me this, I'm gonna give you this. That's it.
It's a shame that there's only a few people that can do that now.
He's a blacksmith in a world of fucking like bottom feeding fucking leeches that just want to take every ounce of creativity that you have and like make the most money off of it and capitalize it in the biggest way that they can. And make it a multiverse film, bring back Michael Keaton and fucking, like it's all of that shit. And Chris Nolan is out here just showing his dick off.
Yeah.
Being like, yeah, I don't need any of this shit because what I do is great.
There's only a few people that
You
get that
want
privilege.
what I have.
It's like
Ridley
Scorsese.
Scott didn't even get final cut on his Napoleon movie, dude.
Exactly. So there's like
Ridley Scott, dude.
I didn't even know that.
there's Nolan, Scorsese, Tarantino, fucking maybe Jordan Peele now at this point.
But even Tarantino
Maybe.
has to fight for his budget. The guy that made Inglourious Bastards has to fight for a budget.
Yeah,
you know what I
It's
mean?
wild. It's wild. It's wild.
And now he has to film in Los Angeles because it gives him the biggest tax breaks. And when it's like, dude, you could film anywhere and do anything because you are this guy, but it's like they still make it hard on him because I don't know, man.
That's why making films is so hard. It's mostly politics.
And isn't it great that we actually get great
Anything.
films? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Isn't it amazing that there are still good, really fucking great pieces of art out there?
That's what like a lot of people don't understand. Is like we're still pretty jaded as far as like movies go. Like we're like that's shit, that's good, that's bad, whatever. We still have our opinions, but also it's a goddamn miracle that good things are made.
Yes.
That anything at all.
When you know how many variables and how many things need to be controlled and like in tune with the creative vision for it to be get through unscathed, when something finally does, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
like, it's insane. But sometimes it happens. But most
Sometimes
movies,
you get a One Piece live action.
I thought you liked it.
I did. That's what I'm saying. Is it
you
came
say it's
together.
good. All right, well, yeah, everybody's fuck off. Fuck, I don't even have the energy to fight it. I'm just like, shut up.
It was good. I liked
Hey,
it.
dude, shut up.
I enjoyed the
shut
One
up.
Piece live action.
Yeah, it's all filler.
No, I heard what you said.
It's all filler.
All right, that's it for me.
Nice.
You want to go next?
Yeah. Well, I feel a little silly this week because I meant to rent Puss in Boots from Blockbuster, but I accidentally rented Piss and Butts from Cock Blockbuster. I'm such a fool. I also got My Dinner with Spondre, and I Know What You Did Last Midsummer. And so, egg on my face.
My Dinner with Spondre.
That's where Spawn plays Andre. Yeah, Puss in Boots is great.
The Last Wish?
Yes.
The new one?
Yes.
Dude, I've heard that has very much of the Spider-Verse style of animation, right?
I made the mistake of watching this directly after Spider-Verse.
Oh, sorry.
And look, it's great. It's a great movie. Awesome characters, amazing animation. But don't watch Spider-Verse before it because it will just pale in comparison. I think if I didn't watch Spider-Verse right before it, I would have given it maybe 4.5 stars, but it's a solid 4-star out of 5. Easy.
Dude, it was so funny hearing people talk about how good that movie was. I was like, Puss in Boots?
It's a good time.
I've heard great things.
People said it was fucking great. And I was
Yeah.
like, all right.
The
It's
best.
like people talking about Paddington 2 unironically.
Yeah,
I'll never fucking
that's
get that
eat
one.
shit. Little bear.
I can see it. I've had things come out of left field like that for me.
Get
Get a load of this.
Get a load of this guy that just said Puss in Boots The Last Wish was a 4 out of 5.
It's
Fuck
Piss
you,
and
dude.
Butts from Cock Blockbuster. Thank you very much.
Why isn't it just Cockbuster? I don't mean to refine your joke, but that'd been
because
cleaner.
Cock Block is something you do. Cock Blockbuster.
Clunky. It's clunky.
Cock Blockbuster only rents out movies that are guaranteed to not get you laid.
Cock
Okay.
Blockbuster t-shirts coming soon.
We need to get Alex on Shark Tank.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be the best
Speaking of
marketing?
Shark Tank, I have an
They
alternative.
keep rejecting him, and he's like, all right, I have another idea.
Yeah, just like pulls out
Dude,
his
I
phone
would
and-
genuinely, I would go on there with every single business idea I've ever had.
They would edit you out so fast.
I don't give a shit.
You wouldn't make it to air.
Yeah.
The only way they did
Mark
it.
Cuban, look at me.
Eat my shit.
Mark Cuban's like, I'll give you $80 billion for 1%.
Dude, have you seen those videos where it's like the little kid that's like, I made a trash can that makes trash into flowers, and they're like, fuck you, kid.
like you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Dumb bitch, and they shoot him in the chest.
Yeah.
Dude, I fucking love
They
those.
feed him to the Indian temple, like Legends of the Hidden Temple, like
Yeah.
mouth, where they just like flush him down the toilet into Pizzagate.
and they fucking die.
Please just keep it as like they feed him to the Indian temple, and then just cut it
Yeah.
there.
The Indian temple.
Yeah.
Legends of the Hidden Temple. I don't know. Fuck it.
Well, I actually have an alternative to Shark Tank because, they're getting a little old. They're going to be dead soon.
Okay.
Kind of crazy, right?
Yeah.
So I've got Shellfish Bastards. They give you even less money than the sharks would, but it's still an aquatic theme. You
Okay,
know, but
alright, yeah.
they're Shellfish Bastards.
So how'd that go?
It's good. I've also got So one of my ideas is the Hard Rock of Mecca Cafe. This is like an Islamic spin on the Hard Rock Cafe,
Okay.
where it's like cool. It's like cool stuff, and that's where I'm probably going to stop talking about Islam right there.
There's
so
just like some
maybe-
drawings.
maybe
get
there.
destroyed.
Some drawings in there, maybe. I don't know.
Not particularly that.
Okay,
next
go
up, the Gunyan Ring. There's a new Bond movie coming out. People think that Christopher Nolan might be signed
attached
on
to
to
it.
the direct.
And ATJ, baby.
Yeah. So
Give me Tom Hardy. But
I'm kind of I'd like to be like the scientist guy of the movie, where he's like,
the Q.
yeah, Mr. Bond. This is the Gunyan Ring. This is an onion ring that also shoots bullets. Stuff like that.
I'm just picturing you to ATJ. It's
Hi.
All right, so it's a fried onion. You deep fry the onion, but I've also loaded it with 50 caliber bullets.
Yeah, it'll blow someone clean the fuck off.
And then he's at the bar. He's a shaken not stir. He does that whole thing.
Yeah.
And then he sits down. He's like, yes, I'd like an order of onion rings. And then the villain sits down next to him. And he's like, oh, this? I'm just enjoying my totally delicious and normal onion ring. And then
For some reason, James Bond has to work in the food service.
Yeah.
Like, all right, so what you do is here's a big bucket of ice. Take this near a deep fryer.
Well, isn't that a bad idea? No.
nope.
Freaks and Geeks on a Leash. This is a remake of Freaks and Geeks where Jonathan Davis of Korn plays every character. Yeah, it's just another cock blockbuster exclusive, guaranteed to not get you laid movie. Let's see. Oh, this is kind of odd. We've been beefing with DaBaby. Have you noticed that?
We've been beefing with DaBaby? I didn't know
the
that.
rapper DaBaby. He's been talking crazy shit on Twitter.
Dude, what the fuck,
Or
man?
X or
Come for
whatever.
it, dude.
I got one thing to say to you, DaBaby. I got a hot car with your name on it.
A what?
Because he's a baby.
This is that was the coldest diss I've ever heard.
Thanks.
The biggest beef in podcast. We got podcast beef.
I didn't know how to frame that. I wanted to go, oh my God, DaBaby just died. And then you would have said, how? And I would have said, someone left him in a hot car.
That's cleaner.
Thank you.
But
Okay, we'll use that one then.
Future Chris is hanging.
All right. So I watched Puss in Boots. That's
yeah.
good.
All right.
Bottoms.
Oh, let's fucking go, dude.
This is a good, fun time. I love that every line in this movie is delivered the way a kindergartner lies.
yeah.
How they're like, yeah, I punched a guy in jail until he died. And everyone's like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
Like, it's so over the top and crazy. And Marshawn Lynch is hilarious, but I feel like he's underutilized. Like, I still want more of him in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He could be in anything, and I would be very happy.
Yeah. Good shit. It's
Have you
so
seen
funny.
Marshawn Lynch meet the Amish people?
No.
It is one of the greatest segments of television
That
ever
sounds
of all.
great.
I think
that when
Sports Center just started doing things with Marshawn. And like, hey man, can we just take you places? And he's like, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a whole segment of him like. It first started where like he went to TGI Fridays, which at that point early in his career was his favorite place ever, and he ended up buying that same TGI Fridays because he just loves it so much. He's like, man, the soda's so good here. You know, like he is just doing side missions forever, dude.
There was an episode of Bar Rescue where one of the bars was his bar.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's like his family that worked there, and it was failing because they're just sort of like having a good time at their bar that they own.
Yeah.
And he's like, man, the fuck?
Yeah.
Kind of like, looking out for your entire livelihood.
He's a good man.
Could you not get drunk at work that pays you so much?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he's awesome. Red Dragon.
Oh yeah, I watched this too.
Let's friggin' go, BB.
Let's freaking go,
Edward
dude.
Norton.
AKA Manhunter.
Yep.
But later.
Yeah.
Yeah, and worse.
Yeah.
Yes.
Voldemort is pretty good in this movie.
Yes. Ray Fiennes.
Ray Fiennes.
As the Red Dragon.
As the Voldemort.
He's like, I'm a dragon. Look at my big tattoos.
I'm the Red Dragon.
That's my favorite part. Also, I love that, like, Philip Seymour Hoffman's legacy at this point is like you turn on a movie from the mid 2000s and then he just happens to be in it and you're like, oh shit,
And then he dies horribly.
and then he's fucking
Yeah.
mangled
He plays
horrible.
a side character always.
Yeah.
That just gets fucked.
like in Twister.
yeah.
But dude,
The suck zone.
yeah.
he's one of the best character actors of our fucking
He's
time.
so fucking
that
good.
ended up being a leading man towards the
Yeah.
end of his career.
Yeah.
Man, wow.
Yeah. Legend.
Yeah,
Fucking legend, dude.
great movie.
Wait, hold on.
Great movie.
It's a good movie.
It's okay.
It's a good movie.
It's
I'll
fine.
say it's good.
Yeah.
What's good in it is Gary Oldman. Wait, no, that's Hannibal. Fuck. It's all right.
It's good.
Yeah.
Anthony Hopkins is good.
I think the story itself is maybe like 0.03, 0.04 decimal places of a point below Sounds of the Lambs, but Sounds of the Lambs is executed so
Yeah.
perfectly.
Story wise, like
Honestly, go ahead.
I want to say I think what set the tone is the info dump montage at the very
Yes.
beginning, where it's just newspaper articles of just like this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened. I'm just like, what? That set the tone for the rest of the movie, where it's like, oh, this is immediately lower brow.
Yeah. Also, Anthony Hopkins trying to steal my ponytail at the beginning. That's a certified get real moment. Anthony
Yeah.
Hopkins,
Seriously,
go be two popes
Yeah.
instead.
it's not quite. It is almost cut and paste Silence of the Lambs in a sense. Like they try to redo it.
They tried to redo
structurally.
it. Yes.
It's like a smaller brain Sounds of the Lambs.
Yes,
Like,
it is.
yeah.
It is
Totally.
smooth brain Sounds of the Lambs, and in that it doesn't have the stylistic
No.
integrity
The
that the
atmosphere.
Silence of the Lambs does, which Ridley Scott directed Red Dragon. You know what I'm saying? Like
It's still good. I liked it.
It should
still
be
good.
really fucking good.
It's
but
solid. It's just
It's just not great. And I also have to say, no Jodie Foster, no
care.
Silence of the
Yeah.
Lambs. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
you don't have Jodie Foster, you don't have me.
Yeah. I was laughing to myself too, though.
That's what I
like,
said to them when they made the new season of True Detective.
I
was
agree.
like, you don't have Jodie Foster, you don't have me, and they're like, all right, sorry, man.
All right,
Like,
Josh.
Well, fucking Josh Rodriguez of Film School University wants Jodie Foster, so
Yeah.
here we go.
And then I had a surprise for her. You know what I'm saying?
Right, totally. Anyways, I was laughing to myself when I watched Red Dragon because there was that whole build up to that scene where like he's manifesting and becoming the dragon,
Yeah.
and he just like reveals he's like, look at me to Philip Seymour Hoffman. I was laughing like, what if it just panned over and he just had like a Bucky's tramp stamp or something, and he just like, I'm become the dragon, and he's like, that's a beaver from the gas station.
Yeah.
He's like, wait, well, what the
Ah,
fuck?
shit.
Oh fuck!
That's the
It's
Bucky's beaver.
Those are
God
Bucky
damn.
bites right there. They're really good.
It's like fucking, you're scared of me, and he's like, oh yeah.
have you tried a beaver nugget, by the way?
Oh, those are so good.
Really gives him one. But that scene is just watch Manhunter, dude. Just fucking watch
Yeah,
that
it's
movie instead.
better, yeah.
Have you seen it?
No.
Fuck,
It's
man.
5 year for sure.
I watched a couple scenes on YouTube.
He's still here. I can feel him. Just like putting his hand on the window.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
always somebody contemplating in a white modern condo in a Michael Mann movie, but there's like this moment where Grisham from CSI, whatever his name is,
Yeah.
he's just like, no, he hasn't left yet. He's still here.
Yeah.
He's just like, yeah, I can feel it.
And then the building lights up his idea, dude. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's so fucking neato.
That's cinema, baby.
That's Cinema Baby. And then oh, God. I could wax poetic on Manhunter, but I will let you continue, dude. I'm fucking
Excellent. Next up, I have maybe the biggest piece of shit I've ever seen in my life.
done. Oh, wow.
And it's something that we saw together in theaters, and I haven't rewatched since. And I was like, maybe I'm misremembering how bad this is. It is the biggest piece of shit, maybe in cinema history. The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Oh, man. We three saw that together, dude.
Dude, what?
I hate this song.
I hated that movie,
Dude, yeah.
and I still hate that movie.
It's fucking horrendous.
It's such a shame because
One was so good.
one had the potential. It was, other than the fact that the lizard is kind of a mid villain.
He's mid, but the movie was good.
But it's good acting, good start to your universe. And I feel so bad because I love Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
I love Jamie Foxx.
yeah.
Emma Stone is awesome.
Yeah.
This movie fucking sucks dick.
Dude, it's
Holy
really bad.
shit.
Do you remember this at all?
No, I don't remember.
Dude, they
it.
tried to do way too much. They're
Dane DeHaan.
Dane DeHaan as
He's awful.
as Green Goblin.
Oh, I do remember him as.
He's
yeah.
really bad in
Yeah,
that movie.
dude. But
And he's a great actor, but
he's a great actor. Yeah,
he's
yeah.
terrible in that movie.
the song that plays when they're fighting Electro.
Oh, it was one of Jamie Foxx's Electro.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember it now.
Dude.
Dog shit.
But I gotta say, dude, the fucking trailer, the main, like, I want to say it's the teaser trailer or the main trailer, the first official trailer for Spider-Man 2. Holy fucking shit. I was pumped the fuck up for that movie,
Yeah,
dude.
I probably, yeah.
And they gave, like, Jamie Foxx didn't have that, like, nerdy accent that he has in the movie. They gave him, like, a serious, like,
Yeah, a completely different cuts they used for the trailer.
completely different character in the trailer than he is in the movie. They knew they fucked up in the movie. And they were like, all right, Jamie, will you come in and do something like monstrous and scary? Anyways, the trailer's fucking excellent. That movie is god awful.
I was bored watching it.
Yeah.
They did too much. It's just horrible dog shit. So yeah, don't even ever bother watching Amazing Spider-Man 2 unless you want context for like the most recent Spider-Man. And then last up, Bake Off is back.
Let's fucking go, dude.
It's
the great
cozy time.
British Bake Off, cozy season, spooky, scary.
Spooky, scary.
Spooky, scary.
There you go.
Is it Spooky Scary Edition?
No, it is cozy edition and wholesome edition.
Yeah.
And it's my shit and I love it. And if you don't watch it, kill yourself.
But being so wholesome and
That's very wholesome
Thank
to
you.
say, yeah.
but being so wholesome and comforting, it also just makes me uneasy. So therefore, it's kind of
Spooky, scary.
You're right.
like, why are they so happy?
You're like, are they trying to get my guard down?
Yeah.
I'm not going to let it down.
No thanks.
Good shit. Watch Bake Off.
Great.
Is it Paul Hollywood?
Paul Hollywood, Prue, Noel Fielding, and then some new lady that I don't know her name, but
I love Noah Fielding though.
he's perfect.
Mary Berry's out?
Yeah,
She's been out for a
years.
minute, dude.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this fucking?
Get a load of this guy. Doesn't know
fuck
where
is this?
Mary Berry's been.
Sorry, I've been busy watching great cinema about Bob Crane and his sex addiction. I can't watch Bake Off.
Bake Off.
Fucking British Bake Off. Like, oh, it's a bit crunchy in it. I'm
Got a
bored.
soggy bottom.
Oh, I'm fucking in it.
You
Get
just-
oh, they're
You just
all
can't like nice things.
Can't.
they're all just wanting a handshake from a
Go on.
silver fox.
There you go.
Yeah.
They all want the approval of the silver
He's the
fox.
world's hottest man, dude.
He is. He's the #1 hottest man on earth,
Paul Hollywood. Shouts to him.
rated by me.
Is that it for you?
Yeah, that's all.
Alrighty, I'll pull up my list. You motherfuckers take so long that I have to rush through my goddamn list.
Sorry, you can go first next time.
Fine.
It's actually strategic.
That because you want me to hurry?
Yeah, because we'd hate your list.
Ah.
Yeah.
Got him.
Yeah.
Spooky.
We talked about it beforehand.
Damn, dude.
More
this-
spooky
this
jokes
kinda
for
fuck-
you.
This is kind of
Isn't it scary how your friends hate you?
It's scary how you can't trust anyone.
We can just move on. It's fine.
No, what'd you watch?
No, it's okay.
Oh, he's playing.
Oh,
Oh,
he's sad.
Josh,
Let's just move
no. No,
on.
Josh, we
No,
didn't mean
we
it.
love
to hear
We'd
your
love
list.
to hear your list.
We love hearing you.
Let's just watch the movie. Let's just talk about the movie.
No one will save you.
What's on your
from-
goddamn list, Josh?
What's
All right.
on your list?
burden of proof, dude.
All right. This sounds like a getting to the bottom of fuck.
Everything he watches, burden of proof, getting to the bottom of it. Manila folders. Guys, this week I watched Detective Crime Grid.
All right, burden of proof, dude. This is a Max documentary, dude. Produced by HBO. Anyways, this is a fucking excellent documentary. One of the best docuseries I've ever fucking seen. Every episode is crucial.
Whoa.
Crucial.
What is it a boot?
I want to give you the setup and I want to end it there. It is about a man. He's an older man, a very successful man. He's done well for himself.
I'm in.
But he has this issue that he's been dealing with his whole fucking life. Whenever his sister turned 15, she went missing. She ran away. No trace of her left behind. She left a note, and that was it. He now, it's been, 30 or 40 fucking years since he's seen his sister. He has all this money now. The case has gone cold. Now he has access to the files. So he decides to hire private detectives to look into what happened to his sister because there are lots of questions that remain unanswered for him. He believes, this is the first episode, I'm not spoiling anything. He believes his parents did it.
Whoa.
Wow.
I will end it there, dude.
30 years later, he's like, I'm gonna way past the statute of limitations.
So he wasn't able to access any of those documents before that because his parents essentially had access to them and they wouldn't give them up. So he finally filed a lawsuit against them for the files.
Mm-hmm.
He wins, and now he's like, it was them.
Wow.
Shit.
So 30 some years, he just like had to like live and play nice with his parents.
God, that's terrifying.
Dude.
That is spooky scary.
That is spooky scary.
Fuck.
Spooky scary.
One of the best documentary series I've ever fucking seen.
All right, I'm gonna check this out. This sounds dope.
It is great, man.
I'm gonna check this out.
And it's told very beautifully, cinematically very interesting. They do a lot of the reenactments are fine. That's kind of one of those things where I go back and watch a documentary that has reenactments where I'm like,
Why'd you even do that?
I almost don't
Yeah.
need it, but in here it services the story well. I think. Man, it is so fucking good. I don't even want to get into all the details or anything. It's just it's great. Please check it out.
Nice.
Did you have something else you wanted to say?
No, it was when you were talking about reenactments, it just made me think of what's that one I got into briefly recently?
Forensic Files.
Forensic
Oh,
Files.
yeah.
Those
Dude,
reenactments
those are ridiculous.
hilarious.
Yeah.
They're like, so he
They're-
entered his house and then he just gets bonked. And he's just like, and it's like, this is the most lazy, I don't know.
Yeah.
And they always add like the same drop frame filter to it.
Oh,
where
yeah.
it's just like blurry and like,
Yeah.
like, yeah.
It looks
where-
like In the Mood for Love for a second.
Yes, exactly. Where it's like 3 FPS for some reason
Yeah.
every time they do a reenactment, and like the actors are like when it's a burglar or someone like a random intruder,
burglar.
they always just have a ski mask and they go, got him. And then they're like, I don't-
Get him.
as if that would be like how I don't know. The
Yeah.
reenactments
Yeah,
are so funny every time you watch the Forensic Files, but then they're so serious. You
Of
have to-
course.
they were like
In the music and the narration, it's all so intense.
Yeah.
That like the reenactments don't necessarily
Yeah.
live
But
up to the.
But then the
Yeah.
reenactment music is the same like 30-second song for like 14
Oh yeah.
seasons. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's-
And it's like Mr. Parker came home from the Christmas party.
yeah.
Unbeknownst to him, there was an intruder in his home, and then it's just like, punk,
and then it's like it's comedic the way they set
Yeah,
it
yeah.
up, and then he's like,
And then a man dressed as an owl fucking kills him. And it's just a guy with a fucking like he just has painted eyes and he goes bonk.
He gets blasted in the face by a fucking super soaker that's been primed 100 times.
yeah,
Puts a hole through him.
Yeah.
Burden of Proof is fucking badass, dude. Loved it.
Hell yeah, that sounds good.
Then I watched arguably a better true crime documentary
Wow.
series, dude. 30 years in the making. This is called Paradise Lost. Have you guys heard of this?
No.
no,
It is a documentary that a documentary trilogy that spans over 25, 30 years
That's insane.
about the West Memphis 3.
West Memphis 3.
You guys don't even know this case either?
no.
Oh my God. All right. So the West Memphis 3, it's a pretty famous case, dude. So 3 teenage boys are arrested for the murder of 3 8-year-old boys.
The hell?
Yeah. The 8-year-old boys were fucking tortured and mutilated and all sorts of really fucking terrible things. However, there's no evidence of any of it, dude. The bodies are dumped in the woods and they're like, essentially, some fucking grandma's like, those kids did it. Because they wore band t-shirts.
There's a Reese Witherspoon movie about this, I think.
Yes, with Colin Firth.
Yes, I watched that.
The lawyer is in this documentary.
Okay.
So the kids listen to metal and they paint their hair black and they have black nails and they like cool music. Therefore, they killed 3 little boys.
Yeah.
That's what this entire town basically was like, yep, it's them. That was,
Because they listen to Kiss.
Yeah.
yeah, dude, basically.
Shock me. That's satanic.
Love Gun. They're like, yeah, they tortured and murdered 8-year-olds.
They cut his little dick off, dude. I'm not kidding. That's what happened.
Oh my God.
And they made up stories about the kids too
course, yeah.
that entered the court of law that like essentially
People put their hand
Sent-
on the Bible.
dude
and said,
sent them all to jail, bro.
Dude, even worse.
For 25 fucking years. Dude, the entire documentary series, all of the music is by Metallica.
oh, that's cool.
I was like, what?
They really they leaned into like the metal thing. Because,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
that's cool. That's cool. They did that.
all of the music is by Metallica, and I was like, wait a second, it's true crime. You're telling.
Master.
I was like,
Master
you're
puppets that pulling the strings, and the judge is like, "Dan."
I was like, you're telling me this is a true crime documentary series, and then at the very beginning, it's like boom, ding, 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 ding. I was like, wait, like
Gene Simmons starts narrating it. You're
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
what the shit, dude?
Yeah.
Dude, this fucking shit. Anyways, it started a whole fucking thing. Like, it was just supposed to be one. The first documentary, which is fucking like 2 hours. They're all 2 hours long. Like, they're all individual documentary films, all shot on film, which is great. Debuted in the 90s, and then they've had 2 follow-ups since then. And then, yeah, man. I mean,
It's a fucking tragic story.
a lot of people know the case, but all 3 men are now out of jail.
Okay, cool.
Thank fucking God.
Yeah, no, I would
crazy.
become Ted Kaczynski at that point.
Dude, the police department was so fucking inept and wrong. They never caught the actual guy that did all of this
Well,
shit.
yeah.
When it's clearly the kid's stepdad. Like, he had bite marks that matched
Oh
the
my
fucking
God.
dad's teeth, dude. Anyways.
I was practicing biting with the kids.
Yeah.
All right.
They thought I was a pizza roll. Shut up.
No, it was this kid.
They have a Metallica shirt on.
I was at
Exactly.
bite practice.
Seriously. The kids are out of jail, or the kids, they're fucking grown-ass men. They're out of jail now, but they were there for fucking 25 years, man. Wrongfully convicted. And the state of West Memphis, they only set them free whenever all of the evidence was like, yeah, dude, clearly it's not these fucking kids. So West Memphis had to be like, okay, well, you have to go ahead and say that you're guilty, and then we'll let you go for time served.
That's so stupid.
I'd be like, I will do that, and then I'm going to eat
But-
your fucking children.
Essentially, they're like, this is your get out of jail free card. If you say that you're guilty, we'll let you go right now for time served, as opposed to ever admitting that they fucked up.
It's kind of like the staircase too. They did the same thing to the staircase guy.
Yeah,
They were
yeah.
like,
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know if that guy really.
It's a
did or
plea
not.
agreement or whatever.
Yeah, it's like you have to say you're guilty. And then
I've
we'll
never
let you
heard of
go.
a plea agreement 25 years after the fact,
Dude.
That's
And of course, they have no choice.
Yeah.
But in a court of law, they have to say, I still am innocent of this, but, in a court of law, I am saying that I am, I am pleading that I
threw my whole life away, but I'll still be a convicted felon.
Yes.
And I did nothing.
And I'll definitely be hiring a lawyer to sue the fuck out of the state of
dude.
Memphis or whatever the fuck.
But by letting them out, they cannot sue the state of West
Oh
Memphis.
my god,
Dude, I would go as far as I
ruined
could.
my life.
I'd be like, Your Honor, and with all due respect,
These-
are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah,
Dude,
Like-
the first kid, one of the kids was 14 years old when he went to fucking prison.
Threw his whole entire life away.
he's mentally fucked.
in
Yeah.
jail the entire time.
Mentally fucked forever.
Yeah, dude.
Mentally fucked forever. They're done.
Yep.
Might as well have gotten the death penalty.
Yep.
I mean, I don't want the death penalty for
no,
anybody.
but it's
you
like
might
25
as
years
well.
of nonstop suffering.
Check out Paradise Lost.
What a
Anyway, let's check out
nightmare.
Paradise Lost. Even though
You know what the most tragic thing about that is?
What?
When you said 25 years ago, I was like, oh, so 1975.
No, yeah, it was in the 90s.
my brain always does that too. It
Yeah.
subtracts
Yeah.
from 2000.
Yeah.
I'm just like, where no?
Why
Weed,
is
weed.
Yeah, whatever.
Spooky, scary.
Time.
Isn't time spooky scary?
We'll all be skeletons one day.
Vivian's like, I don't,
It's like the skeleton dance.
Yeah.
your skeletons are wet, by the way. Boop, boo, doo, doo, doo. That's another spooky scary fact for you.
Spooky, scary.
I have more, but that'll be it.
Okay, sorry. All right, let's get to No One Will Save You.
Oh, you mean this piece of fucking dog shit?
Oh,
According
let 'em
to
have
our
it.
Discord?
Let them have it, dude. Oh yeah, Discord does not like it.
Yeah.
I
Wait, really?
It's
No,
divisive.
dude, people fucking hated it
It's
in
divisive.
Discord.
What?
Yeah.
A lot of people like
Hated.
friends
it.
on Letterboxd I have too, where you can see what they watch.
Yeah?
Fucking half star, 1 star.
What the fuck? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very, very.
Did you wait? Or am I alone? Did you guys?
I liked this. I enjoyed this.
All right. It had so much potential that was wasted for me.
The very end, right?
I mean,
I enjoyed the
No,
end.
there's so much in the middle that I thought was so stupid. The premise of an alien home invasion has not been done well. Like
We're spoiling the fuck out of this movie. Sorry.
obviously,
Sure,
watch
yeah.
No One Will Save You, then come back. Signs is the best alien home invasion movie of all time.
Yes.
Period.
Yes.
It's a thriller based around the family.
This has so much signs in it too. Like it's so many homages to signs.
could have. Yes, it could have been a highbrow like accurate
Elevated
to-
signs?
accurate to alien lore. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like it started that way with like the like it checked a few of the alien lore boxes where it was like loss of time, loss of technology, bright lights, telekinesis, like all those things that alien abduction stories talk about. Like there's a common thread through most of them where it's like I didn't know where I was. I felt like I had dementia for a week.
Right.
And then I saw bright lights. I remember being in a ship. I remember being this, blah blah blah. And that aspect of the alien just becoming a slasher movie villain,
Yeah.
I hated. Because it started like highbrow and like there's an alien in the house. And then there was like the fact that the ship could do these things. And I was like, oh, we're getting like an alien abduction thriller.
Yeah.
And then there's like the arachnid alien that chased her and fell off the roof comically. And I was like, what is happening? And then there's like, just it became a slasher film starring an alien. But it was like, it was highbrow and then not at the, and that mix is what killed it for me. So
I
it
get
was
that.
like,
No,
for
yeah.
me, it was right down the middle, 2.5. Because
Okay.
I was like, man, you just missed the mark on making like this like interesting alien abduction psychological thriller, and then you turned it into like this almost action horror towards
I think
it.
there were too many running storylines, and to say that there's no fucking dialogue in this movie.
Yeah.
But like, there's also too much of the backstory in this movie.
Yeah.
If that makes sense at all. Like, I didn't really care about any of that shit. It makes sense to why she's like secluded and alone, and like nobody wants to help her or whatever. That to me makes sense. But
Yeah.
like, the best parts of this movie are the tense moments in the house
100%.
with the alien, and call it a fucking day, dude.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, this movie could have been like 60 minutes of just that shit,
Yeah.
and none of the extracurricular what
I wanted Panic Room with an alien.
that would have been fucking
One
sure.
house,
Yeah.
one room,
Yeah.
one alien.
If they kept it to that would have
one
been cool.
alien. Ooh,
one alien in the ship.
and then it reveals all its different little quirks, which I thought it was going to the whole fucking time.
Yeah.
That's what I was expecting.
Right.
And I loved it. I love that in the first 5 minutes you fucking see it. That dude,
No.
for me,
That's my exact complaint with it.
okay.
I think they kept it in the dark for an appropriate amount of time.
Yeah, because I wanted to get to the fucking thing, and then once you see the silhouette of it like moving downstairs, the shot of her face,
Yes.
looking downstairs, I was like, oh my god, this is one of the best shots I've seen all year. That shot of her looking down the stairs, I was like, if it's shit like this, I'm gonna love this fucking movie,
I love the
dude.
first 20 or 30 minutes, but it still had the same thing of like this alien has superior technology, superior intelligence, but
It's
throughout
bumbling around a house.
but 90
Right.
minutes of like doing dumb shit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
then so at the end it can just blast a white laser and put you into the sunken place,
Yeah.
and it never does it the whole movie.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Well,
like shit like that bugs me, where it's like, don't introduce these things that it can do if you're going to make it
It can
look like
autonomously like kill her at any moment at any time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
you have telekinesis and you can flick them like Magneto into the wall.
Yeah.
But he just like is just like, where'd she go?
It's all used as a method of suspense
Yes.
the entire time.
Are they not trying to preserve their safety while they're trying to apprehend her? Because they are basically enslaving the whole town for like observation or something like that.
Well, my thing was, and I thought this was going to be the ultimate twist at the end. I was hoping they weren't trying to harm her at all. Like, I thought they were just like, they were looking for something in the house, maybe that it's landed on the house or around the house, and she,
Looking for some shit.
They're looking for something, and like it's
oh yes, our
I was-
raritanium.
yeah. But I was genuinely hoping it was going to be like a gigantic misunderstanding. So like whenever, that's what I was hoping for. Where
Like,
it's
oh,
like,
I thought this was my apartment.
no, like whenever.
Oh no!
oh shit!
Called the cops.
Whenever she kills the first fucking alien, which I thought was insane, the reveal of like once it drags her and then you see it like and you see the fucking thing hanging out of its head. I was like, oh, she fucked up. It wasn't trying to hurt her.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, but like in my mind, I was like, "Oh fuck!"
The whole time
She killed it on
no,
accident,
no.
and now they're gonna be fucking pissed at her, dude.
Oh, okay. Well,
I
okay,
thought that's
okay.
where it was gonna go.
Okay.
yeah, but I think you're still right about how they didn't want to hurt her.
Yes.
But I
At
see what
first.
you're saying, that could have been a crux of just been like, hey, we weren't even fucking.
Yeah,
we come in
exactly.
peace.
No.
We're just looking for peanut butter in your house. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like cat food.
A cup of sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cup of sugar. Yeah. Sugar, water, more.
More.
But no, I mean,
Damn it, the stupid cord.
it could have really just. It could have been highbrow, and it just fucking missed because it kept on flip flopping between like a goofy slasher horror and then like this like omnipresent gray, like benevolent and intelligent and superior, which is what all I wanted, you know.
Well, I think there. Well, okay. So she kills that first gray, and then
loosen this cord, dude.
and then a couple others enter the house. There's the tiny one, but then there's the taller one that was in the basement that stared at her photo for a long time.
Yeah.
And I think that one was basically like essentially like assimilating his thoughts with the photo to try to like form an
guess so.
opinion.
No,
Like,
he was absorbing somehow telekinetically absorbing the memory of through the
Right.
photo so that he can make a sunken place with her in it so she can be zombified and safe and with her friend that she killed.
I didn't like the little throat pie bug thing. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That shit was dumb.
Hey man, hear me out. When you saw that thing, that vibrating throat,
Oh, I mean,
it was spooky scary. That's all I was trying to say. It was spooky scary.
Spooky scary.
And that's all I was thinking about.
Not some
throat
weird
pieing
shit.
an extraterrestrial.
What the fuck? That's
What?
weird.
Or Casey Anthony.
Why would you say that?
It's heavy lore for our podcast.
Heavy lore.
Heavy lore.
Deep in the lore. Anyways, the Greys
They, I don't know, man. The signs references were a little too on the nose and
walking on the
fast.
roof and shit.
Walking on the roof, and
the
then
nails being pulled out of the
or
thing.
the toes under the door,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then I
On the
liked-
rooftop.
But there were moments that I was
Alien
like,
on the rooftop,
"Ooh,
too."
this
Yeah.
is cool." Like the hands over the fridge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that
was
was
like, "That's cool."
Dude, when she's underneath the thing in the basement and it like knocks that thing over on one side and then it just ducks under on the other.
yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, it had its moments.
Yeah.
And I know you have to suspend like the disbelief of like, yeah, like an alien wouldn't be like, oh, there she is. Let me slowly creep up and then put my hands over the fridge. It's all suspense building. I
Yeah.
get that. But it had a tonal mix that I didn't like because there was also this element of, is this all in her head that was kind of introduced later? Because
Yeah.
did you guys notice there's no dialogue in this movie?
Yeah,
Not
for
at all.
most of it, yeah.
Like there's maybe one or two lines, but it's like extra sort of like fluff, like get out of the way when she's in the street.
Right,
or
Or
shit.
like,
Like,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, just-
Maud.
there's like 5 spoken lines in this movie, which like conceptually I like that. Like they're like, I'm gonna make a movie that only has this many lines. Like I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
But it kind of wrote itself into a corner because it's like, how could she not say anything right here?
Also,
Or fuck, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like nothing. Just
Yeah.
able to say anything right
Oh
there.
shit, I killed a fucking alien.
Yeah.
That's the one line in the
Yeah.
movie.
What the fuck? What shit?
Holy fucking shit, I just stabbed an alien in the head.
yeah, with a fucking chimney from my Lego house, or whatever
Yeah.
the fuck she has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Caitlin Deaver's in this movie, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's her name.
Caitlin Deaver.
just minor
Star of Leave It to Deaver.
comedy podcast, baby.
I don't know. Her character to me seems pretty book smart,
Wow.
even though the story's
Well said.
even though the story's kind of unbelievable.
Damn, dude. Any other thoughts?
Any other?
This movie was kind of like a ticket to paradise
Whoa.
Wow.
in that it was dope sick.
Damn.
Well said, Josh. There's like one person that got all that.
That was a certified good joke moment.
He's like, please shake my hand, please, please shake my hand. That
I'll
was
kill myself.
like I googled everything for like 10 minutes to make that joke. Anyways, yeah, the Greys, dude.
Ticket to paradise.
Nice.
The Greys. If you're an alien nerd, they're like the short ones are friendly, the tall ones are bad.
But the short one was like,
A baby alien, which was fucking stupid.
Here's the thing.
baby
I
alien.
understand that there is like widely accepted lore for Greys and stuff, but it's such an individually interpreted thing that like to apply particular lore to one person's interpretation of it is sort of doesn't make sense to me because it's just their interpretation.
Honestly,
I get that because it wasn't like they were all porous and
Sure.
and like their eyes like vibrated
It had like
and
sparkles and
like
shit.
first of all the sound design they killed it.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
The noises,
Special
and-
effects throughout, I thought were pretty
Yeah.
solid.
yeah,
Except whenever all of the UFOs showed up at once, it's like you gotta maximize and minimize. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like if there was one ship, that would have been.
I
that was
agree.
like some
I agree.
destroy all humans shit where you're like, all right.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah, exactly.
When it has
was
like a
War
1,000
of the
ships,
world,
it's like,
shit.
okay,
It's like,
whatever.
all right, yeah, I think they need to amp up the mystery and tone down all the action slasher shit, and
Yeah.
I would have been way more into it because it had so many cool moments of just like, what's that? Like, with the ship would
Yes.
open into rings and do
Yeah,
these
yeah,
weird
yeah.
pulsing things.
Yeah.
And everything had like this
An
vibrato
implied-
of dimensions.
Yeah.
It's
kinda
like an
thing.
organism as opposed to like equipment.
Yeah.
Yeah, their entire lore is unspoken, and you discover as you go. And I wish they had leaned into that more of just like, what the fuck are they doing?
Dude, there are a lot of things that I really fucking liked in this movie. Like after she kills that alien right away, right off the fucking bat, stabs it in the fucking head, and then she's like looking at it, dumbfounded by like, what the
Oh,
fuck
shit.
was that? And then the cut to morning, dude.
Yeah.
When she's still in the same place, I was like, oh fuck, dude.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a great movie. It still, to me, dude, I still really like this movie.
It was
lot.
it was an interesting.
And
take
I didn't
on the horror
necessarily
film.
care about like the gray lores, dude. Honestly, grays are kind of fucking gay if you
Yeah.
ask me, dude.
Oh, nice one, man.
Got him, dude.
Got
Just
him.
like whatever aliens.
Like
dude. I,
gray marriage?
I
Not
don't
for me.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about grays, bro.
Yeah,
They're like
dude.
not even scary.
I wouldn't
at all.
bake a cake for a grave.
Hell no.
Fuck no, dude.
Not at this
AK-47
bakery.
coffee, baby.
AK-47 coffee, dude.
No, but like, it's not like I'm like a purist on the lore. It's just that they incorporated elements of it that I think they could have like amplified, like because they breadcrumbed a few of the things like the telepathy and like the abduction and all that stuff, and then it was just like,
And then it abandoned it for suspense purposes.
yeah, for like
Yeah.
slasher.
It's
shit.
kinda- it's-
lowbrow slasher horror
it's
shit.
it's like if you had Superman as the slasher
Yeah.
in a slasher movie, where it's like, well, I mean, he's basically omniscient. What's the point of having any suspense when they can end this without even trying?
right.
I was genuinely, I was like, oh, this is like E.T., but she's afraid of the thing the whole fucking time.
Oh yeah.
You know, like-
like the whole time it's just like
Yeah.
innocent, and it's just that would have been a better twist.
That's what I was talking about. Like I was like genuinely, I was like, oh, this thing's not trying to hurt her at all.
Yeah.
But it doesn't know how to like communicate. It's trying to touch her and shit like that to like telepathically speak to her.
I mean,
Right.
it kind of is that.
yeah, in a way.
Yeah.
But like it wasn't. But then you have an arachnophobic or an arachnid fucking alien that's chasing her around, which
Right.
looked pretty cool at parts.
Spider Gray.
Yeah.
Just banning
Spider
coming
Gray.
over the house, and then it fell comically off the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
that was
it was just like,
random.
why did this superior killer alien version
But dude,
show like this clumsiness all of a sudden? I
when
don't know,
it's like
fucking weird
speaking to
movie.
the ship or like sending the fucking
That
road,
was sick.
That's what I'm saying.
that shit was hard.
yeah,
I was like, oh my god! I was freaking.
It literally
the fuck
did
out.
the Bloodborne fucking.
yeah, doing a
like-
fucking Sundance,
Yeah.
summoning the ship.
He's doing the
and
Dune.
shit. Yeah, like, dude, I don't know, man. It was just
so
high
much
and
of
low
that
for me.
Yeah, so much of that
Yeah.
shit was cool.
So much of it was like, that was cool, that's dumb. That was cool, that's dumb.
It's like it flip flops tonally between like Under the Skin and Paul, like the whole movie.
Totally.
Like,
Exactly, dude. Yeah. It was like, and then throw in a little bit of sign suspense in
Yeah,
there. And
yeah,
I was
yeah.
just like, this movie is like so schizophrenic.
Yeah,
But-
but she like bonked him in the head comically.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I would have liked to.
E.T. more like CTE.
nice.
You know what I'm saying, dude?
dude? Certified good joke moment.
Put her there.
Phone home. Tell him to look at my brain. No, yeah, dude. I don't know, man. It's just.
And then when it was dead, I was like, what if she eats him, dude? You know what I mean?
Just
Gain
eats
his
him and
powers,
trips-
dude.
Yeah. Like Kratos Mutwa.
No,
Some more alien lore for you.
Genuinely though, I was like, if it comes to a point where it's like she's in this house alone, all the food has gone bad, and she's staring at this alien that hasn't decomposed, like, what if she eats him, dude?
That would have been. I mean, that's honestly.
She's like, it's been a whole day. It should be fully decomposed by now.
throw him in the pan.
I don't know.
I don't know. Like, That's a more interesting movie of like locked in a house with a dead alien and then what's the repercussions type of
Yeah.
shit. And then like going out and then like what if she went out like you were saying it was just an innocent visit like oh let's go make contact with the humans and then they took a fucking chimney to the forehead.
Yeah.
And then like she goes across the street like there's a fucking alien and then they're like having dinner and he's like
Yeah.
and they're like you killed yours?
They're like ours does the YMCA.
Ours
dude.
is chilling, dude.
We just smoked a blunt with him. We're calling him Gary for now. I don't know. It's close to Gray, but we're just he's settling in.
He rolled the worst joint I've ever seen, so I beat his brains in.
The crop circle reveal I thought was cool, but like they weren't crop circles.
I was just laughing like, no, Gary's cool. We're in a polycule. It's fine.
Have you seen his fingers?
His throat vibrates. You killed yours?
You didn't
Sorry.
fuck his throat pie?
It's just Roger from American Dad. Like, wait,
Hold on.
Anyway, sorry.
I liked the reveal of the crop signs, or not crop. They were just like
the reveal.
grass
That's what
signs.
caused it. It's caused by the
Circles.
white
blast.
Yeah.
the white blast.
The white blast. Yeah, they're just cum
Speaking of a
stains.
white blast,
just
dude,
alien-
whenever that mom spit on her face, bro,
Oh, I nutted.
Oh yeah.
I didn't screenshot that.
Still no dialogue.
Why would you say that?
What?
I didn't screenshot that.
Oh no, dude.
Nobody said you would screenshot
Why
it.
would I screenshot that?
You seem
I
to-
didn't do that.
You seem defensive about that. Like, did you
I think
pause
it'd be
it?
fine. Yeah.
Did you be like, oh, I'm gonna?
I didn't screenshot whenever the throat pie was like going in her fucking mouth and shit either, dude.
I didn't.
course
The
not.
close-ups
Yeah.
on her
No one even mentioned that.
I didn't do that.
You're very
course.
defensive about something.
We're
No one
all
is even
feminists.
accusing of-
Yeah, dude, she's just a great actress.
I'm a misogynist. I give great massages. I don't know what to tell you.
Anyways, yeah, the no dialogue after getting spat in the face.
No, just calls it a day. That's another thing where it's like,
How's the mom not going to say anything?
I get it in
Hey.
theory. In theory, I understand no dialogue, but you kind of wrote yourself into a corner there, bud.
Symbiotic in theory.
I thought there was
Could
gonna,
argue.
I thought there
could
was going to
argue
be a reveal that she was like mute or deaf or something. at
That
some
would
point.
actually be a good.
like maybe
little-
she killed her friend because she was being bullied for something and she didn't understand and she hit her. I thought that was going to be like the no dialogue thing was going to be a motif, but
She was screaming, dude.
Good point.
never mind.
Deaf people can't scream. You know that.
But I was just gonna like. I think it was.
Well, they're not listening to the pod, so
Yeah.
I think there was going to be a tool to bring up like, oh, it's telekinetic. That's why there's no dialogue. Maybe that's like why. But I don't think there was actually that much five-head thought into
No.
it. Yeah.
It's kind of like Invasion of the Body Snatchers, where it's like the whole town.
So like when you're talking about the tones, like definitely a lot of it felt very Signs-esque as far as like the drama, the thrilling aspects of it.
Yeah.
But like you're saying, some of the elements felt very R.L. Stein Goosebumps.
Totally. Yeah.
And also, it started. I thought at the end it was going to introduce like an all-in-your-head psychological thing because the way the whole town was turning on her
Sure.
was the way the mother turned on her. She was
Yeah.
ostracized. She was a loner. I thought it was going to be like a play into the title. No one will save you, like from your own trauma, from your own internal struggles.
That'd be
whatever.
cool.
I was like, please don't do like this. Is
It was a false
manifestation-
ending, for
like,
sure.
I was like, please don't do this. Is a manifestation of psychological.
It's an
trauma.
indie game where it's like, oh, it's depression.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Where it's like, oh, that the aliens were a metaphor for being abducted by trauma or something. I was like, no, please don't do that.
That would have been lame. I got to piss. Sorry.
All right,
Gay.
we can wrap this up. I think we're almost done. Unless you really got to go.
I gotta go.
Okay, got it.
Gonna shit and piss my pants. Hey, Josh.
What a piece of shit.
You're so dumb.
He's dropping a hot fucking turd in my toilet right now. I know it.
Dropping a red hot shit into your toilet tank.
One of these days, I'm just gonna put like a realistic life-size alien mannequin in my shower, so that when he goes in there, it's just gonna be like a silhouette, like Psycho style, and he's just gonna be like, he's gonna open it and like, how'd he die? He slipped in fear and fell and bonked his head on my
Bonked his
marble
head and he
countertop.
died immediately.
Died immediately.
And you know what I've always wanted to do is I've always wanted to get like a speaker and put it under a mask and pay a homeless guy to show up here for one of the episodes and go, hey, and I would be speaking through the mask and go, hey, it's me, Alex. I'm here. Let me in.
That would be terrifying.
Yeah.
That's truly spooky.
And then I would
scary.
knock on the door when you're done recording and go, hey, I'm here to record the episode now.
That would be.
And then we
truly-
would kill the homeless man.
What is the fucking movie called?
No one will save you.
What's You Won't Be Alone?
You Won't Be Alone. That's a movie.
Oh, that's the witch movie.
That's the witch movie, the shape-shifting witch movie that I really liked. That's a fucking solid movie.
I still need to watch that.
If you like The
I still need
Witch,
to own that movie.
me
dude.
too. It's a fucking great
I
one.
don't think it's available for physical.
Dumb.
I think somebody found some weird link to one and put
Oh,
it in the
God.
Discord, or maybe you sent me one, but I was like, I don't
really?
trust this.
From like Amazon Russia.
I was like, that's gonna be some like bootleg like theater rip burned to a DVD
Yeah.
or something, and they're just
It's on like a fucking Game Boy Advance cartridge. You're like,
Yeah.
how the fuck?
Chris, I'm really surprised you didn't love this fucking movie, dude.
Same, actually.
yeah. I want it. I think the only reason it got right down the middle 2.5 is because I'm biased on alien stuff and I love it so much, and it did have very cool moments, but it got so lowbrow and dumb at times.
The Shining reference, dude.
The Shining reference.
When
Where
it
was that?
crashed through the fucking door, and it did the "Here's Johnny" fucking,
Oh, didn't even
Did the
catch
Here's
that.
Didn't
Johnny
even catch that.
Into
Yeah.
the bathroom.
and then more water. Another Signs reference. She like throws the boiling water on him.
Oh yeah, on the toddler,
Yeah,
on the alien toddler.
yeah. Little baby's going,
And it was
"Wee."
fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I liked how
mean,
haunting the toddler was. It would be a mix
yeah, it's
of like,
fucking terrifying.
and then it would just be like sit story style at the end of the hall, and like as she was going away.
Oh, that was brutal.
Dude.
weird shit.
I thought it was gonna be a much cooler reveal whenever the dead alien had the little slug trail.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then like you see
Yeah.
its mouth, and he's like, "Oh!" I was like, "Dude, what?"
I thought like the energy was gonna be like going back to the ship or something.
yeah, I don't
Yeah, I
know.
don't
I thought when she came back
Not
from
a throat bug, dude.
Yeah.
yeah, I thought when she came back from her bike ride, she was going to like the body was going to be gone.
Sure.
of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
But it was more interesting, I guess, that it stayed.
Yeah,
because
I'm glad
that's-
that it was still there.
The
Yeah.
fact that she killed a gray in her house and then passed out all night and nothing happened as a result is totally unviable.
No, she didn't pass
to me.
out. She stared at it for all night
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
All right,
in
all right.
fear because she was like she was afraid it was going to get up. So
Good
she
point.
stared at it all night.
I thought it was cool though. Whenever the alien ship came back to like claim it, dude,
Yeah,
that was pretty dope.
That was sick.
fucking Gary fucking this up again.
Big idiot.
Send
dude.
you in for one girl. Can't handle that.
Yeah.
We gotta send in the toddler again. You
Yeah.
fucking imbecile. He's just like, "Ugh." It's fucking cyborg clones.
Yeah.
That's what they all
Why
are.
did they let her go? Or
I think
did they?
the whole point was to get the thing inside of her throat so that they could do their experiments and have them live in their mind prison. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, fellas? Just trying to get the thing in the throat.
You can make them your thrall. You know.
Nah, it's just they put them in their human zoo or whatever.
I think at the
And
end they
in their
ex-
mind palace.
Don't they accept that she can't really be given that thing and she's just living in that town where they're all under their spell essentially, but she isn't and she's fine with it?
Wasn't there a reveal of like her neck vibrating at the end, or was that
Was there?
everybody else?
I think it was everybody
really?
else.
I think it was everybody else.
I
not
think
her.
she.
I think
oh.
she's like content with the fact that
They're all aliens.
yeah.
Oh, that's where. Then that's really a
Was-
dumb ending.
Yeah, that's where
bad.
I lost it. I was
Where
like,
she gets to
ah.
live in Pleasantville and everybody else is a fucking alien zombie.
Yeah.
and
I
she's
like
just-
it. She's delusional. She's crazy.
Yeah, I guess, but she.
It was a little cheese.
She's
It
a
was-
child
yeah,
murderer.
it was
a little-
What do you mean? Like she's just she fucking killed her friend. I
Yeah,
mean,
she's cool.
It was a little. It was a little.
It's a little
R.L.
bit corny.
Stein.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it is a Twilight Zone ending.
I do like it though.
Yeah,
It's very heavily inspired by a Twilight Zone episode too.
I mean, okay.
To serve man.
No, some old woman in a house.
Oh, Death?
No,
With Robert Redford?
Nope.
All right.
just an alien
All right.
abduction.
Anyways, I didn't like the ending.
No, I thought the ending was really
She
bad.
gets to live in her
I
village
liked
core.
the-
She's like, finally, everybody's village core. Like, fuck off.
I like the first half of this movie a lot.
Her Animal Crossing island.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just didn't hit necessarily because I was like, man, is this the next fucking Barbarian of the year where it's like a sleeper horror hit, you know? Because a lot of people were talking about it. It's got great artwork. The trailer was great. I was all in for this to be really good. And I still really liked it. I'm not saying this is a bad movie by any stretch. It felt a little cheesy at times, but it's like it was a fun watch.
When she gets pulled into the tractor beam, finally,
Bruh.
I will say that fucking hit. I
Yeah.
forgot to bring it up all the
Oh,
time.
dude.
When she's just like frozen and like,
And then the
That-
alien walks underneath her, dude.
that was sick.
Just
and then
looking
looks
at her?
up at her, and then floats up to her, dude, and then ejects its throat pie.
Then it nuts right in her face. Or whatever.
Whoa,
or
dude.
whatever aliens do.
He's like, open your mouth. That's one line of dialogue
Yeah,
spoken
yeah,
in
yeah.
this movie.
yeah.
but it sounded like yoing, yoing, yoing.
Yeah.
Korean.
It said that like in subtitles open
Yeah.
around. Never mind, I'll make you do it because I'm telekinetic. Womp. It's really just a dominatrix movie about aliens. It's like 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh, shit!
Oh,
You did
DMT,
it.
baby.
he got it. That's a good one.
There you go.
We did it. Let's end the show. I'm tired.
Yeah,
Are we? Is that pretty much it?
yeah. That's it. For
I can't
me
think
on
of
this one.
anything else.
Yeah.
All right, that
Check
was
the Beam shit was really cool though.
That was sick.
You Won't Be Saved Alone, whatever the fuck it's called. All right, now is it cinema spooky edition
Oh shit.
with Marty Scorsese is fucking No One Will Save You, cinema or not cinema. I'm gonna go first. I think it's already obvious. Cinema or not cinema. I'm going cinema.
wow.
Who wants to go next? Christopher?
Yeah. It was cinema. I'm biased. I like Grays.
They had some really cool moments.
It
Dude.
had cool moments, special effects moments. It had highbrow moments that I liked, but yeah. Yes.
Alexander.
I enjoyed this. Yes.
All right, now, I mean, we all gave it cinema, which I'm kind of surprised about now after the review, but is it 4-3? Does it belong in the one true format of Zack Snyder's? 4-3. Letterboxed, if you will. Or not letterboxed. What's that called?
Let's just say letterbox.
It's not letterboxed.
I know that's horizontal. That's top bottom. I don't know. Fucking cropped 4-3s. What? Who cares?
Square box.
There you go.
Box.
Crossfaded.
Crossfade.
Crossfaded. Extreme close up. Alexander.
No.
Was it 4-3 for you?
No.
Yeah, me either. It just had a little bit of cool things I liked.
It was a
Yeah.
good fun time.
All right, DMTs. Chris already revealed one of his.
The best ones I come up with are the ones I come up with on the show, to be honest.
Yeah.
That one, I got dumb movie title for No One Will Save You. 50 Shades of Grey. Signs But Bad. Aliens in the Attic. Close Encounters of the Third Degree Murder. No One Will Speak to You, because there's no dialogue in this fucking movie. And then Unabductable. Play
Nice.
on Unbelievable.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Meh.
It's a little rough, but I like it.
It is.
I like it
Because you get it.
because I get it.
But no one else.
You get it.
We're the five
it's like,
heads.
It's like Booksmart meets Unbelievable.
What?
It's kind of dope
Wow.
sick that you got my
Holy
joke.
shit, dude.
All right, what else?
Phone Home Alone,
Nice.
That's a good one.
That's good.
Alien Home Invasion. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
And I think I just forgot to finish this one. I just said The Greys, but I don't know.
It's got a question mark at the end. I don't know.
I don't know where I was going with that. The Greys.
Gray Lives Matter. I've got Grey's Anatomy and Greys of Our Lives.
Nice.
Nice.
That's all I got.
All right. I like Phone Home Alone.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Oh, nice. I got another one, dude. All right. Let's end this fucking puppy.
Now,
Oh, yeah.
time for our customary spooky season, episode 1 of the year tradition where we jack each other off in
In the spookiest way
the
possible.
spookiest way we can.
Oh.
Thank you for listening to There It's Many Movies. Vivian's looking at you with her ears back like, the fuck did you just say?
Jack off my owner.
Leave a message after the show. It's 214-699-9076. If you want to leave a voicemail like the one you're about to hear, because it's going to be on the podcast, leave a fucking voicemail, baby.
We actually haven't mapped out every single horror movie for this month quite yet, so if you have a recommendation, put it in the comments or DM us, whatever. Send us your recos for horror month. Spooky season, baby. Let's go.
Let's go, BB.
Going.
Later, toads.
BB.